Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a slightly different video for you. I'm going to be talking through some of my favourite sewing patterns for the summer season. I absolutely love this time of year because I love bright colours and I love summer clothing in general. So I thought this would be a really nice video because I often get a lot of questions from people asking like what are my favourite patterns, and this is my favourite season, so I wanted to do a kind of seasonal roundup of my favourites and share it with you guys. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and we're going to get straight on into it. So the patterns I'm going to show you, most of them I have made, if not made several times, and I will overlay some of the makes in like photos and stuff like that so you can see kind of the things that I've made with the patterns. But there are a couple I'm going to show you that I haven't yet made, and it's because the pattern has been in my stash and I've got a plan to make it, so I thought I'd include it because I thought they were really nice patterns to just include for you guys as well. Little disclaimer, I have a cold, so I can't breathe through my nose, so I'm like struggling to breathe a little bit. So pattern number one is the Friday Pattern Company Wilder gown. I'm literally wearing it for this video. This is one of my favourite makes. And it's just one of my favourite patterns all year round, to be honest, because you can make a longer sleeve version. But for summer, it's such a beautiful pattern because it's kind of oversized and bellowy. I'll include some kind of little snapshots of my dresses that I've made using the Wilder pattern. And I just love it because it's kind of loose, it's flowy, it's easy to wear. You can make it in lightweight fabric, so it's perfect for summer because you're not got anything clinging and it's not going to make you too hot, so you could really make it in some really gorgeous like lightweight linens, and it would just be perfect for like super hot days. So the sizing on this one is from extra small to 4X. It's being updated very soon, and Chelsea from Friday Pattern Company is updating all of the patterns eventually to be available in 7X. So I believe the Wilder is the next one to get the update to 7X, which will be coming I think in the next month. But at the moment it comes to 4X, and you can make lots of different versions. You can make a maxi sort of dress, a mini dress and a top, and it's short sleeved or long sleeved, and yeah, it's probably my all-time favourite pattern and I absolutely love it. It's a must-have if you like sort of summer dresses. Next pattern is the Friday Pattern Company square neck top. Now this is one of the ones I mentioned that I hadn't actually made as of yet, but I'm making it. I've cut it out and I'm going to be making it, so I'll do a little vlog about it. I just really love this pattern because it's so simple, yet the square neck top is kind of like a nice classic staple piece to have, and it just gives the pattern a bit more interest for such a simple sort of top pattern. It just makes it stand out a bit more, and I feel like the square neck is quite a 90s thing, but I think this would be such a lovely pattern for summer because you've got the kind of capped sleeve and with like layered jewellery and like a little pair of shorts or a skirt or something like that tucked into a skirt, or you could wear it with just like how the model's wearing it with some like cut off jeans. I just think this is such a simple pattern and barely uses any yardage of fabrics, and I just think it would be a nice little staple piece to have in your summer wardrobe. So yeah, I'm really excited to make this. I love this version on the back, this kind of like chambray looking, denim looking kind of style, and I think if you made that in a linen it would just be such an easy throw on for summer when you're really hot. Not all of the patterns I have to show you I've got printed versions. I just thought it was quite cute to have the envelopes, but others I will just be talking about, ones that I've had like printed up or, you know, PDF printed, whatever. But the next one is the Tilly and the Buttons Stevie. The Stevie is a top and dress pattern. It's a really quick, easy throw on, perfect for beginner sewists. So if you're just starting out and you want to try making some clothes for summer, I highly recommend the Stevie. It's a really great one to start with because it's quite boxy, there's no fussy like fastenings or anything, and it's just a nice little throw on, especially the top version. I made the dress last year and I must admit I'm like 2 sizes bigger on my hips than I am on my top half, so these sort of patterns where they kind of just straight don't usually sit right on my body, and so what I've decided to do is I'm actually going to cut it into a top for this summer because I'll probably wear it more. It's got the option for the top and the dress on the back here. This comes in sizes UK 6 to UK 20, which is a US size 2 to a US 16. I'm not sure if Tilly are extending the size range for all of their patterns, but I do know they have started increasing their sizing because obviously it's not very inclusive for sizes. So the next pattern, it's a bit of a random one because it actually came in the Simply Sewing magazine. They often have, you know, freebies. Every issue they have like a free pattern or, you know, free patterns with their magazine, and this one is called the Rosa dress. I will hunt it down and link it below if I can find it. I did, last time I looked for it, last summer, I did find it on Etsy, so I think people have either sold them on or they're being sold. I'm not too sure who it's actually by. It's just got Simply Sewing on it, so I'm guessing it's by the Simply Sewing team themselves. But it's called the Rosa dress, and it's a really cute summer dress. This is like the epitome of a summer dress for me. It's straps, so it's not got any sleeves, it's just strap sleeves. And it's kind of got this like thick sleeve that's pulled in by like a little bit of fabric. I'll show you the kind of close up. And I made one last year in a kind of lightweight linen cotton fabric. Can't remember who it was by, but I'll obviously leave overlays of the pictures of the makes. And it was like the boldest summery print that I made it in. I cannot wait to wear it again this summer because it's just such a joy to wear. So bright, literally pop it on, put a pair of sandals on and you've got an outfit. And because it is so garish, it just makes me so happy. All the colours are so bright, and I just think this is a lovely summer pattern. It kind of has it's not fussy. You do have a few buttonholes. It has got like seams down the bust, so you can adjust it to fit if you've got a bigger, smaller bust. I just really like this pattern. I don't know, I just really liked it. But yeah, it's available UK size 6 to 20. Again, if I can find it, I'll link it in the description box below. But I just had to include it because it was one of my favourites last year, and I really want to make a few more this year. Next pattern is a pattern that I haven't made yet. This is one of the ones. These are the two that I told you guys. So it's the McCall's 7946. It's a very gorgeous summer pattern, and it teaches you, it says on here, learn how to sew a bias tape casing and use elastic. So it's a really cute dress that almost looks like it's got shirring in it, but it isn't shirred, it's actually elastic. So it's got a casing with elastic points in it. But I just thought this was gorgeous for summer, and I just love a kind of fitted bust dress that goes out. That's just my thing. I love smock dresses, I love dresses in general, and this one has so many different versions. You can see on the back there of my notes. But yeah, I just really love the different versions that it has, and I think I'd like to make the cap sleeve version this summer, or even the version D with just the straps for really, really hot days. But how amazing as well, it could be a perfect like beach cover up for a holiday. So if you're lucky enough to go on holiday, or you're going on a staycation or to a seaside resort this year, then why not try like a little strapless dress. This comes in, I think, the same as before. Oh no, size 4 to 20. So the next patterns, I don't have the paper pattern to show you guys. My next pattern for summer that I really liked, I made 2 last year, is the Tilly and the Buttons Alexa, which is a kind of romper slash jumpsuit. There's 2 different versions that you can make. I made both last year and I made both in a really gorgeous linen. I made the romper in a light blue linen, which was just so gorgeous. It was the first time I made it, so I must admit the body on the Alexa was slightly too long for me. I'm quite petite, I'm 5'3", and I didn't adjust it. I just made it straight up, and it is too long. But I did alter the pattern for the next one that I made. So I made a kind of coral red, really deep, beautiful red shade linen jumpsuit, and I love it so much. I can't wait to wear it this year. And yeah, it's just really lightweight, easy to throw on, wear it with a pair of sandals, and it's just, you know, you've got an easy little outfit. I think it's a lovely pattern, although it has a few more little details to some of the other patterns, making it like, it's not necessarily beginner friendly, but it was such a pleasure to sew, and the pockets and everything, the patch pockets, like I just really had fun making these patterns, and it just came together so nicely that I really wanted to include it for you guys, especially if you make it in like a lightweight cotton or linen like I did. It's just so gorgeous for throwing on, you know, for spring, summer. And you could really make, if you made the jumpsuit version in like a floral viscose or something, you could pop on a pair of heels and it could be like a cute little wedding guest outfit. I know it's quite slouchy and stuff, but it's just like, it's quite a cool pattern to just sort of like put on, and it, I don't know, I instantly just felt like put together wearing it. So it's one I'm excited to kind of bring back into my wardrobe for this summer. Okay, so it's actually available in a UK 6 to a UK 24, which is, their sizing goes from like 1, 2, 3, 4, so a 1 to a 10. And yeah, the next pattern is also a Tilly pattern, and it is the indigo dress. I must admit I have quite a lot of these in my wardrobe and I just love it. I've made a few versions last year. You might have seen I did a hack as well with a puff sleeve and a square neckline. If you didn't see that video, I'll leave a card for it. And I just absolutely love the pattern. It's such an easy make and it's such an easy throw on as well. A great little smock dress, and you can add tiers. They've got an add-on as well, so there's other things that you can do. You can do button up back, I think, longer sleeve, and yeah, I think that's it. And the tiers as well, tiers on the skirt. And that's available in a size UK 6 to 24 as well. But yeah, I just made quite a lot of versions last year in like viscose, and they're just quite slinky little dresses. Yeah, I just love wearing them, and I think they look really cute if you want to wear them with like a denim jacket and some trainers, or you know, with some kind of like nice little loafer style shoes and dress it up a little bit. Yeah, it's one of my favourite dress patterns. The next pattern is the Peppermint Pocket Skirt, and this is a free pattern from Peppermint magazine. It's a lovely skirt pattern that's like below the knee. It's got an elasticated waist and these lovely deep pockets. I just think it's so dreamy. I can just imagine it being perfect for like, you know, days going for like walks in the countryside. I just thought it was a really lovely pattern and it looks really beautiful. I think they've made it in a gorgeous linen, and I just thought it's such a lovely skirt pattern for summer because again it's just so lightweight, it's easy to put on, and it was such an easy make. I did make this video, so I've got a vlog making it, and I stupidly made it so the pockets are really low down, and I hate myself for doing that. But I'm definitely going to be revisiting this pattern and I'll actually make it properly next time. And yeah, it is just so lovely to make. Don't do what I did, which wasn't follow the instructions properly. But I loved it, and I can't wait to make more in like more lightweight fabrics. I tried to make it in like a denim style fabric, and it just didn't suit it. But that's why I've included it in this video, because I think it's such a gorgeous pattern for summer, and it would just look really lovely in sort of like, you know, lightweight cottons and yeah, just something a bit more like drapey, I guess. It's available in a size 6 to 28 as well, so yeah, it's a really lovely pattern. If you haven't checked it out, this is what it looks like. But yeah, I think it's a really nice skirt pattern. And then last but not least, I wanted to include this because I made how many did I make last year? 3. I made 1 for my sister and 2 for myself, and it is the Maya Sotis dress by Deer and Doe. It's such a lovely dress pattern. It's got more of kind of a shirt style bodice, so it has a button up centre, and it has a kind of little collar. Okay, it's an oversized shirt dress with inseam pockets, and if I show you the little image of it, it doesn't have a kind of classic collar, like a pointed collar. It just has like a little thin collar that goes around. It's just such a beautiful make, and it's got buttons at the front, so you could really add some gorgeous like detailing. In the makes that I made, I did some really lovely, I did a lilac version with lilac buttons, and then I did a floral version, and I picked out, you know, some of the colours in the florals, and I did bright red flower buttons. And it's just such a lovely girly kind of feminine dress in terms of the style. But I've seen some really gorgeous versions made in like more like double gauze fabrics and just things like that, and I just think they are so cool with worn with like sneakers, and again with like a little jacket, maybe like the Ilford jacket, Friday Pattern Company, just to make it a little bit more like sporty and in terms of the styling. But it's such a lovely dress. I like the fact you can have like a flouncy sleeve, or you can just have the cap sleeve. I've actually only ever made the cap sleeve version, which is why I think it's a perfect dress for summer, because it's not too hot. It's a smock dress again, so you haven't got anything too tight, breathable. And yeah, I did a vlog, I think I did a vlog, I'll include it, where I added waist ties to one of mine, so I could tie it in and cinch it in a little bit at the waist. So you've got that option as well if you wanted to add waist ties to yours as well. So that is it. I didn't include a trouser pattern or a pants pattern because I don't tend to make a lot of trousers. I made a few different patterns, but nothing that I would necessarily wear during the summer. I don't really wear shorts. I tend to stick with, you know, tops and leggings, or tops and a skirt, or you know, just mainly like flowy dresses, to be honest. That's kind of like my thing for summer. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my favourite summer patterns and going through them with you guys. I really enjoyed sort of like this style of video, just sitting down and being able to chat and show you guys some of my favourites. Yeah, if you want to see more like this for future seasons as well, maybe like an autumn winter one later on in the year, then let me know. And let me know if you've made some of these patterns that I've mentioned, or you're thinking of making them. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!